Okay, so today we're doing a deep dive into setting up a business in Uganda.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, I've got some documents here about the processes and the requirements,
Okay.
and I'm kind of curious to get your take on it.
Sure.
It looks like you're interested in both, like the practical steps,
Yeah.
but then also what makes Uganda sort of unique as a place to do business.
Absolutely. Well, we'll cover a lot of those nuances.
Okay, cool.
We'll look at the legal structures and
Yeah.
some of the, surprisingly quick registration times.
Yeah, that's one of the first things that jumped out at me
Yeah.
looking at this was just how straightforward it seems to be.
Right.
If you want to set up a business there, it's like sole trader, partnership, limited liability company.
All the usual suspects.
Yeah, it sounds pretty familiar, right?
Exactly. They offer those familiar structures.
Yeah.
But one of the things that really struck me was the timeline.
Yeah.
We're talking about 4 working days to register a company.
That's crazy fast.
That's remarkably efficient compared to many other jurisdictions around the world.
I mean, can you imagine trying to do that in, like, almost anywhere else?
It's really quite impressive.
Yeah.
And I think it speaks to a larger kind of business environment that they've created.
And on top of that, there's no minimum capital requirement either.
Right, exactly.
So it's really accessible, especially for, like, entrepreneurs just starting out.
I think it's suggestive of an environment where they're very open to new ventures
Yeah.
and very keen on attracting investment, it seems.
So let's talk about foreign investors for a second.
Okay.
So it looks like they need to obtain an investment license from the Uganda Investment Authority.
That's right, from the UIA.
UIA.
Right.
Yes.
But here's the interesting thing. It's free.
Really?
Yeah, free, no charge.
Wow.
And not only that, but they actually help businesses get set up.
Oh, wow.
So the UIA leverages its network to smooth the process.
So it's almost like having like a personal business concierge.
Exactly.
That's a pretty unique service.
It is. It is. And they'll help you to get secondary licenses if those are needed.
Wow.
Land, work permits for yourself or other employees.
That's amazing.
They really streamline the process.
Right.
And they even assist with getting utilities hooked up, like water and phone and electricity.
That's incredible.
Talk about, taking care of the details.
I mean, it makes you wonder, what's the catch?
Well, I think no system is perfect, right?
Right.
But, on the surface, it really paints a picture of Uganda being very welcoming to foreign investment.
Yeah. I mean, so you've got the legal framework, you've got this super fast registration process,
Okay.
and then you've got the investment authority that is practically rolling out the red carpet for you.
Right.
It sounds like Uganda is really serious about attracting business.
Absolutely. And what I find so intriguing about all of this is this emphasis on making it easy, making it accessible to invest and to operate there.
Yeah.
It raises some interesting questions, I think. What are the long-term economic goals that are driving this approach?
That's a great question.
What kind of businesses are they hoping to attract?
Yeah.
And I think, these are all things to think about when we're looking at the Ugandan business landscape.
Oh, yeah. Those are excellent questions. I mean, it's clear that there's a lot more to uncover here than just the mechanics of, setting up shop.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's the beauty of the deep dive, right?
That's right.
Always something more to explore.
Always more to learn.
Well, until next time, keep those curious minds engaged.
Indeed.
Thanks for joining me on this deep dive.
My pleasure.